What's up, everybody? Scotty Tradition, back with a year in review video. And so I did this last year in 4 parts. I'm probably going to do the same this year. And we're going to kind of go through it chronologically. I'm going to start out with January, February, and March. And we're going to go through all the pickups that I made each of those months. Maybe talk a little bit about them. So I think this is just a fun way to kind of recap the year, and it kind of reminds me what I picked up, as I share it with all of you. And, feel free to comment or let me know what you think of any of the pickups. And I'm just going to go ahead and get started here. So let's go. Let's start with January. It seems like forever ago. This year has been just insane as far as my collecting life, anyways. My first national this year, which was end of July, early August, and just been a crazy year. Some of the things that I picked up and received and people I've met, it's been probably the coolest year of collecting that I've ever had. So let's get into it. Let's get into how it all started. So in January, only had 2 pickups, believe it or not. And we'll start out with the first one. This is the 69 Topps Super Reggie Jackson rookie card. Not nearly as common as the see, there's like a little hair that got caught in there or something. Anyways, it's definitely a lot more uncommon than the Topps rookie card, but just a cool piece. This was my first pickup of the year, and this was picked up with majority eBay bucks that I had racked up from October to December of the year prior. So won this in an auction. Just a cool card. This goes to the top 250 in the hobby set. So I really hit that top 250 set hard to start the year. And the Reggie Jackson was a great first pickup. Second pickup in January was the Mike Schmidt rookie card. Also in the top 250 set. And I found this one to be really decently centered for the card. Graded a PSA 6. So I was happy with that one. Putting Mike back in the corner there. And then February was, gotta say, apparently not a lot went on that month, because the only card I picked up was this one. This is a Ray Nitschke triple patch from National Treasures. These cards are awesome. They're all triple prime jerseys, game worn patches. This one's only numbered out of 15, 5 out of 15. And just a beautiful card. And I picked this card up back in February when Joey, Burt Cat 8 and myself went to our first Bucks game together. I met him for the first time back in February, and we stopped at Scooter G's sports card shop in Appleton and was able to pick up that card along. I think I bought a box of limited football and pulled a Saquon Barkley out of 5 too, which was a cool pickup, which if you pay attention later on, I will show you what I kind of turned that card into, because I actually let that card go at the national convention and was able to pick up a different card, plus got some cash back. So it all worked out good in the long run. But the Nitschke was the only card that I picked up back in February. And then in March, started to get quite a bit more pickups. Picked up this sweet card. It's the 71 Topps Thurman Munson Greatest Moments card. And check that card out. You just do not see these. Usually they're a lot of them are miscut. I think the story goes that a lot of these particular cards were in a fire, and there was some flooding from sprinklers or something. And if that story is to be believed, a lot of those cards kind of were unusable, and it kind of made these pretty scarce for the most part. You can see the New York Post article on the back, AL Rookie of the Year. Of course, Thurman Munson himself died young, so just kind of a crazy card. This card also goes to the top 250 in the hobby set. So I was really excited to get that one. Those don't pop up a ton, actually. And most of them are going to be in that grade of 4 or 5 if you're lucky kind of grade. And then picked up this guy here back in March, the Kesten rookie card for the Brewers. This is a Gold Wave rookie, and it's got the 9.5 with a 10 auto from BGS. Awesome card. These are numbered out of 50, I believe. Yep. 49 out of 50, excuse me. But he actually had a really great breakout year for the Brewers. He did not spend a full season in the majors, otherwise his numbers would have been even more crazy. But this guy can hit. He is a pure hitter, and he's just got to keep working on his defense. And I think you're going to see him on the Brewers squad for a long time. So pick this card up, and it's kind of a prospecting card, although I do have a lot of faith in this guy. I think he's going to do well, and he already has to this point. So a little bit of modern mixed in there with some of the vintage pickups. Here's another top 250 card. Picked up the Joe Montana rookie card in the grade of a 9. I believe this was during a 15% off eBay Bucks deal. Take a look at the back. Yeah, just presents really well on the front. Just a nice looking card. And always wanted to pick up a Montana rookie. Of course, this one goes to the top 250 set as well. Set him right over there. Also in March, picked up the Rowley Fingers rookie card in the grade of an 8. This was also during that 15% off deal. Beautiful card there. One that I've been wanting to add for quite a while. This one goes to the all-time Milwaukee Brewers set, which I'm slowly working on. Basically, I just need a few cards, and most of those cards are modern cards, but that's one along with the all-time Buck set that I hope to complete this year. I'll put Rowley over there. Here's a basketball card I picked up. It's the Shaquille O'Neal 92 Upper Deck rookie. Also picked that up during the 15% off deal, and this card is super affordable. I think it's only like $20-25 in the grade of a 9, and it goes to that top 250 in the hobby set. I just didn't feel like paying the price for a 10 because you go up into the hundreds pretty quick if you want to get a 10. So I was happy with a 9 for the Shaq just to kind of fill that spot. So as you can see, we're picking up pretty much all 3 sports here except for hockey for the most part: baseball, basketball, and football. Here's a card I picked up for the all-time Buck set. This is the 86 Fleer Alton Lister, and sweet card there. Basically, with these 86 Fleers, I'm just trying to get nicely centered, nicely presenting PSA 9s. I don't feel like paying the premium for the 10 just to complete that set. So, and as it sits today, I still only have 1 card left for the all-time Bucks set. And if you keep following my recap videos from this year, you'll see a lot of different Bucks cards I picked up this year, and I still only have 1 left. So hopefully that's something I can complete in 2020. So Alton Lister, one of the all-time Bucks. And where can I put him? We'll stick him like right back there. And let's see here. Also, these all came with that 15% off eBay deal. Got the Vin Baker rookie card from 93 Finest. This was an upgrade. I had this card in a 9 and decided to go with a 10, and I ended up selling the 9. So I was happy to get that upgrade for the all-time Bucks set. I remember Vin Baker well when he played. Him and the big dog Glenn Robinson. Those teams from the 90s were fun to watch. Here's another card for the top 250 set. It's the 96 Topps Chrome Kobe Bryant rookie. This goes to that top 250 set as well. Graded a 9. So that fills a nice spot in that set. Trying to knock out most of the modern cards from there. I think I've done a pretty good job of that this year. And then 3 cards left. We'll show this one. And then we got two really big cards that I picked up this year. The 50 Bowman Doak Walker. This goes to the top 250 set as well. Just a sweet card right there. And this card is number 1, so the first card in the set. So that was always privy to a lot of damage issues, being rubber banded on the top and the bottom. First and last card of the sets from the 40s and 50s are always tough usually. So got this one at a decent grade. It presents well for a 5.5. That was again picked up in March. And only 2 cards left to go. Now this next one is a card that was on my goals list to pick up for the year. And it's the 59 Topps Bob Gibson rookie card, the Pepto-Bismol card, which I just love. Huge fan of this card. You can just see this one's really nicely centered, presents really well for a 6. Just super happy with this card. Just a beauty. And this was one of the top. I had 4 cards listed that I wanted to pick up this year as goals. I ended up only picking up 2, But then I picked up some other cards that, you know, kind of were more opportunistic pickups. So I was happy with that. So the Bob Gibson was one of the bigger pickups of the year, and super happy with that card. And the final pickup of March, anyways, to conclude this video, the 39 play ball Ted Williams rookie card. Check out the centering on that bad boy. And this only graded a 2, but I think there's a little, you can see the little bit of paper loss right there on the back. I think that's why I got a 2. But man, this presents awesome for a 2. And I was fortunate enough to pick this up from my friend Kurt from Baseball Card Emporium. Spent a lot of time with him at the National this year and walked around for a few hours with him, actually. So to be able to get this from him personally was awesome. The Ted Williams card. This was not on my list to start the year, but it's one of those opportunistic pickups that just came up, and was really happy that I pulled the trigger on it. I think I had a few extra dollars laying around back in March and decided to go that route with the Gibson and the Williams. So, all right, guys, that is it, everybody, from my January through March. Stay tuned from April to June, and we're going to do 3 more videos just like this. So hope you guys enjoyed it, kind of walking back on memory lane with me from this year's pickups. And I hope to see your guys' year in review videos as well. So thanks, everybody, for watching, and hope you have a great day.